Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. Today is Monday and marks the beginning of a new week. So before we go to the charts, let's check fundamentals. And looking at today, we have no news, but let's check for the whole week so we will know what we are expecting. So on Tuesday too, we have no news. On Wednesday, we have FOMC meeting minutes at 6 p.m. Ghana time. On Thursday, unemployment claims, which is 50-50. It might happen, it might not happen due to the government shutdown. On Friday, NFP was postponed to this week, which is also not really confirmed whether it is going to happen or not. Don't know yet, right? So these are the fundamentals we have for the week. So let's go back to the chart. And I have already done the analysis, but I forgot to click the recording. So when I was done was when I realized I did not record, so I have to do this again. But let me clear all the charts so we can start afresh. Now, if you look at weekly, you can see that weekly, there is nothing much to say about weekly because for a couple of months, for a couple of weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we are the 8th week as gold broke the 34 zone and it has never returned. Similar thing happened. You look here, when gold broke the 20 zone, it has never returned, right? When it broke this, the 24, it's never returned. When it broke 27, it's never returned. Now it broke 34, never returned, right? So if you look at the trend, that is how it has been behaving. So let's go to daily and try to see what we can do according to daily chart. Now, if you look at daily, this will be our first monitoring point. And then secondly, we will observe this area as well. Now, let's go to H4 and find out what is happening inside here. So with H4, these are the levels we should be expecting to see markets tapping into them. All right. So you can see a nice H4 breakout. So if fortunately the market decides to pull back to this area, you're going to take a nice buy opportunity. So the question I asked 2 weeks ago that are we touching $4,000 before 2025 ends? The answer might be a sure yes. Because now we are still in October and gold is flying 39.30 already. So 700 pips is just away, a stone throw for gold, which can even touch in a single day. All right. So if we are fortunate to get a pull back to the 38.90, 38.85, that would be a beautiful buy for us to take. But of course, gold is a motherfucker which can actually decide to respect 38.90. But let's go to H1. If you get to H1, there is also another level which might get touched. That is, yes, this area right there. So the market might decide to come back to touch that zone and goes up again without touching the line we are waiting for here. All right. But if it comes here, that's going to be a beautiful buy for us. But if it doesn't come, we will still see what will happen here because it has potentials to even tap here and go up again. All right. So all we need is patience, watch, and trade exactly what we see and not what we think. So 30-minute chart. If you look at 30 minutes, this is it. So what I want to do is to wait. Okay, is to wait for the market to tap into this area. Okay, so this will be my first buy opportunity or my first entry buy. First entry. And then on the second entry, I would prefer waiting here. Here. Yeah. So these are my two buy zones of which I will wait for the market to tap into them. Once it does, I will take a buy opportunity or a buy position. All right. We also have a demand, nice demand zone right here. So all we need is patience. Wait for the market to come to our zones, then we can take the buy opportunities. This is PiP Hunter here, and the PiP must pay. Make sure to manage your risk very well because you have no idea of which trade hitting your TP and which trade hitting your stop loss. It is only risk management which can keep you active in the game for the long run. And until then, I will see you in the next video and have a nice day.